What's up, sports bettors? MLB is really back tomorrow. We have 14 games, and you know there's going to be some good betting opportunities. So, sportsbooks have started to release odds for the upcoming day, and we're going to be going through three profitable bets, the three best bets for tomorrow. So, I've said this before, but typically when sportsbooks first release odds, early sharp action comes in, moving around lines, and there's some really good betting opportunities if you're looking for them. So the first bet we can see available on DraftKings is in the Athletics Rangers game, right? So on OddsJam, you always want to be placing the bet in bold with a circle around it. And for this bet, we're going to be on Athletics Rangers yes run first inning. So first inning total runs over half of a total run. So if we look into the historical stats, we can see both teams are kind of middle of the run in terms of yes run first inning betting. So the Rangers are 46 and 44 to the NRFI, and then the Athletics, where are they right here, are 49 and 44 to the yes run first inning. So kind of split, as we can see, for both teams. Currently the best team in the league for yes run first inning betting is the Cubs. They're 53 and 39 to the yes run first inning, and then the Reds are the best team in the league for NRFI betting, 52 and 39 to the no run first inning. But anyways, to get back into the real-time data, we can take a look at OddsJam and see there's a 3.93% profit margin, as you can see right here, on this bet, which is currently the highest profit margin bet on OddsJam given my settings. So for example, in my settings, I have college football filtered out. You know, you can kind of filter out certain markets if they're too far away, stuff like that. Maybe you want to filter out NFL until we get closer to the season. But what we can see is this is a pretty clear line discrepancy, right? Pinnacle is all the way down at minus 101, Caesars all the way down at plus 100, and we're able to pick up plus 115 on DraftKings, right? So we're getting a lot of value, which is exactly what OddsJam shows you, right? There's no BS, there's no fluff. It just essentially shows you, it's constantly scanning, the millions of odds on sportsbooks, player props, game lines, alternate lines, really everything for you to try to show you those few betting opportunities where you actually have a mathematical advantage. And then it's your job as a sports bettor to determine which ones you want to take. So, for example, if you're very math driven, then you're kind of like me and you just go down the list kind of in order given your settings and you hit the bets. So for Athletics Rangers, it's the highest profit margin bet at 3.93%. And we're getting, 15 cents in value to every other sportsbook that has posted odds. Right, the sharpest bookmaker in the world, they're not even giving us plus money, and we're getting plus 115 on DraftKings. So this is a clear spot with value, and if we quantify our profit margin mathematically, it's 3.93%, right? So the way that sportsbooks make money is by charging the VIG, charging the juice. So what we're doing is we're saying, hey, once you remove the juice, remove the VIG from Pinnacle, we can see what the true odds are on the sharpest bookmaker, which is also called the no VIG odds, and it's plus 106.88. That's the true odds, right? Once you remove the VIG, remove the juice from Pinnacle, the sharpest bookmaker. So the true odds are plus 106.88. We're getting plus 115 on DraftKings. So we're getting better odds than the true odds, which is exactly what we want as a sports bettor. Right? And this is why sports betting can be very lucrative. When you find these line discrepancies, you take advantage of them, you're getting pretty high profit margins on a daily basis, right? So here, this bet has roughly a 4% profit margin. Now, granted, it's 4%, but you're either going to lose everything or win everything or, make it back what you bet on it. But technically, the return of the stock market is 8% a year, right? And we're earning 4% in one bet, which is why positive EV betting can be super profitable. And a lot of OddsJam customers are able to make a lot of money sports betting. So that's the first bet I have. Then Matt went through the second two, but I really like them, so I am tailing him. We have Mets Padres under 6.5. Clear value to the entire betting market, which is exactly what we're looking for as a sports bettor. And then Orioles Yankees over 9 runs plus 105. So again, only sportsbook here giving us plus money, very clear value. Pinnacle, the sharpest bookmaker, now has this favored at minus 108, and we're getting plus 105. So 3 really good early MLB bets for tomorrow on July 22nd. So I got 3 Friday bets locked in. You can see them all on the screen. DraftKings limited me. They're like, yo, you make too much money off us. They only give me 93.67 on the A's Rangers bet. But what we're doing is we're just taking our profit margins from OddsJam right here, multiplying them by our stake, and that gets us our profit margin in dollars. So if you're wondering, well, how can positive EV betting be profitable? Well, it's because of this, right? We're getting 56 bucks and 18 cents in profit margin between our 3 bets. So you do this every day, you place a bunch of positive EV bets, you have an edge, a profit margin over the sportsbook. All of your bets have a positive expected return. And of course, not every bet's going to win. Nobody can win every bet as a sports bettor. But over the course of the long run, your expected profit margin, your profit margin is going to start to realize your actual profit, and you'll make serious profit sports betting, right? It's just math. It's just logic kind of thing. If no other sportsbook is giving you even plus money on a bet, right? No other sportsbook's even giving us better than minus 105. They all have very tight market width, and we're able to get plus 105, which is 10 cents better than every sportsbook. Then yeah, that's a pretty good indication that this is a bet you want to be all over as a sports bettor. So we've explained this before, but some people don't understand why odds matter. And the reason is because no bettor wins every time, right? If you went 50 and 50 betting at plus 105 odds, you would be up $625 if your unit size was 250 and you were staking 1 unit on every bet. If you went 50 and 50 at minus 105 odds, you'd be down $600. So even though differences between, minus 110 and plus 105 may seem kind of small, over the course of the long run, in terms of your net profit, it makes all the difference, right? Do you want a positive expected profit margin on your bet or a negative one? Of course, positive. So looking for value in the odds is critical as a sports bettor. You got to be looking for value, value, value. So I locked in 3 bets for tomorrow. I'm sure we'll have more MLB bets, and let's make some money.